Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be checking out the new champion, 6-star rank 4 Adam Warlock. And I'm not going to lie, this is one of the trickiest characters I've learned to play in quite some time, because you've got to be very aggressive, and also you cannot use parry. And not using parry while trying to be very aggressive, man, is actually really tricky. So if you want to make this guy a little bit easier to learn, I highly suggest the Nick Fury and Quake synergy, just because it gives you a little bit of buffer, and you do need to go for those very risky plays sometimes, kind of attacking into a block when the opponent has like a bar of power. So yeah, I think he's like a very high skill champion, but also has massive reward if you know how to play him really well, and hopefully we can showcase that a fair bit today. So yeah, we can actually parry at the start. It's as soon as we start getting our unblockable sovereign buff, which starts ramping up, which we're about to get after this combo now. And also when the opponent uses special attacks, our sovereign buffs are going to be paused, but you see the timer that's coming up. It's kind of what we have to work with here. But also he does apply a taunt to opponents as well, so again, that makes it a little bit easier in order to stay aggressive. Okay, so what we're going to do actually is chuck this. I should have maybe gone for the striker, because you want to get up to, what is it? It's like 40 charges, so that then you get like the big Sovereign Fury, and then you can go pretty ham, because we are going to need to, again, go straight into the block. You see, we almost lost it there, but now we've got like the two big buffs. We are absolutely cooking. And then, you see that little like punching timer? As soon as that comes off cooldown, we can start ramping Sovereign again. So if we go for like 3 hits here, and then once we get up to 20, we get like a massive precision buff as well. Hopefully we're going to get the stun. Oh, actually, we don't get the stun until we get the precision buff. And we've also got the pod as well. And then we can go in for another combo, and boom, this man is going down. So overall, like Adam, if you have a good fight and get stuff going, man, he hits like a truck. And we really didn't even get to the peak of his damage output there. Again, he has a lot of ramp up with the big Furies, and you can also pause and refresh them. So again, a lot of damage potential on this this fella. And also, I love playing unblockable champions as well. They are tremendously fun. But also, he is a champion, and I will say this, man. You know, don't expect to get this champion and like feel like you're having a good time playing him unless you're a really good player for a bit, because he has probably one of the highest skill caps in the game. You really need to know how to take advantage of a lot of openings and just like you know, regularly punish block whenever you can, because the timer you have is so incredibly short, or else you lose all of your stacks. So that's a big warning that comes with this champion. However, now we've still got the sovereign buff on cooldown, so we can parry. Just if we parry anytime we're trying to ramp up to 40, that's when stuff starts to get a bit more messy. And also when the thing does come off cooldown, also implies intimidate, which makes it much easier to hit into the block. You can see, dude, look at these crits. And also once you get above 20 on the sovereign counter, so you break block with like a what was that? A medium light combo. So basically you just chuck a full combo into the block because you go unblockable halfway through. You get your 10 stacks, you need to hit 10 more times, and that's when stuff like it really starts to get a little bit more crazy. But you do need the tempo. So this is probably going to be a match on Juggernaut. This match is likely gonna suck because we have unstoppable to contend with here, man, and like nothing about getting taunt is gonna help us. You know, deal with that friggin' unstoppable mechanic. So we have to try at least to attack him. But you see there, just we can do it, mate. We just couldn't do it. Juggernaut's friggin' unstoppable. So anything that kind of like ruins or slows down the pacing in a fight is gonna completely gimp this champion. And again, that's gonna give him some pretty huge disadvantages in certain matchups as well. But if there's anything that's like auto block 100%. Gonna be super annoying, then yeah, it should be pretty damn spicy. I think one really annoying thing is that for friggin' Abyss of Legends, you know, you need like an armor break champion. Okay, let's go for this. See if we get the stun off. I think the stun should land. Oh my god, that's a little bit jammy there. Okay, well, right, we can land this. Again, if you get above the precision buff. Again, there are some potentially jammy plays of with Adam Warlock, you know? There is some stuff that can be done. If you are a bit of a clutch god. Okay, this should be really nice. Because we go straight into unblockable. We've got 2 Furies. This might be enough. Hey, there we go. Straight in the bin. Oh, he does feel really, really satisfying to play. And again, that was a bad match against Juggernaut. We took a lot of gambles there. A lot of, like, stuff that shouldn't have really paid off. And it seemed to work. Alright, so Adam is really meant for, like, really long damage ramp-up fights. He's got, like, a stackable Fury. And I think on the tooltip it said the special 3-1 can only be activated once, but the sovereign one twice. I was doing some testing last night, and again, I don't know if I've got like a slightly bugged version, but I actually got it up to 6 Furies. But even at 3, dude, he hits like a friggin' train, so again, I'm not exactly sure how this character is intended to work with his Furies, but please do let me know in the comments section. So yeah, we're going to try and ramp this man up here. Again, the Nick Fury evade charges just allow us to take some, what would usually be slightly more risky plays, and just make them a bit safer. Although I don't think we've actually had to rely on the Nick Fury evade charges just yet to save us, which is quite nice. But again, I really do think if you're just looking to make this character easy to play, just you want to play him for fun, dude, just bring in like even a 3-star Nick Fury quick. Certainly going to give you a bit of a better time. Okay, nice. Right, I think this actually gives us the second one, I hope. Dude, we're hitting pretty hard now. Let's give it a go. Okay, nice. I got 4 Furies here. Look at that, 33k mediums. Oh, we'd love to see it. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Right, our Sovereign's about to come off cooldown. I'm just going to do a double medium there. Wanted to attempt to bait out the block. And I think we'll get the Striker in. Again, a Striker can be so useful for playing around with Adam Warlock. Oh, I needed to throw that off. No, am I about to get wrecked, dude? Okay, right. This is all part of the plan, ladies and gentlemen. You know we love to go below 50% just so we can get even more damage output on these champions. And that was 100% intended. But that is also the thing. Like, sometimes the opponent, they won't throw their special attacks. And that will maybe not so, you know, not feel as great. Actually, I think if I use this, if I enter my stasis pod here, does it refresh my Furies if I come out? Okay, maybe not. Maybe it only refreshes like some of them. Oh, God. Dude, that damage feels good. It feels really, really good. Oh, okay. Yeah, this man is like a truck, dude. Again, some really, really big ramp-up rewards with this champion. But there is a high skill element. And again, I don't think he's going to work in every single matchup. But I also think I love like high skill champions like this that maybe at first glance like slightly more impractical, because generally you get some just giga chads that come out of the woodwork and are just like so good at playing them. But yeah, that's pretty mad. Like this would be like the power level of like a 7-star Adam Warlock, like straight out the gate. Not to mention as well, you're going to have like 7-star rank 2s, so that could be quite nice. And also, I would say the Awakened ability actually is bugged on my one, but I'll just bring it up here on like Aunt May. It doesn't seem, at least from what I had a look, like absolutely essential. It just gives like a little bit of regen when entering the status pod. And also, when the opponent strikes into the pod, they have a chance to get stunned. This is, really nice to have as a bit of a safety net there. But again, not really required. He's got the unblockable, all of the damage output, pretty much all of the really spicy stuff without being awakened. And again, I've seen kind of people play with different rotations, and I've kind of I learned this champion, and I may be doing stuff wrong, kind of just playing around with him and reading on my own. But so far, I really like the rotation of just going for a special 3, trying to build the counter up, and then if I reach the special 3, I gain 1 Mega Fury. Via reaching 40 stacks as well, I gain 1 Mega Fury. And just so far, that's been working out really well for me. All right, so we're moving into Act 8 now. I thought we'd go for a Cosmic Path here. So this is an 8.1 quest number 1. So this one, you gain like additional buffs, you gain aptitude on those, and also the more buffs you have, the more likely you are to bypass the auto block. But I think this should work again very well, because Adam Warlock is, pretty much unblockable the majority of the time he's dealing that big damage. So yeah, let's strike into the block here. Again, we can instantly go Sovereign. And then let's see what we can do. I think it's likely I probably mess up the rotation a few times there. But we'll see how much ball the opponents want to play with, like actually throwing their special attacks. Okay, nice. You can bring in Gamora for the striker. I think if I'd just take him down to Assassin's range and then special 3, yeah. I mean, even on the base, it hit him really hard there. But questing viable, dude, he definitely looks like it. And the thing is as well, Nick Fury, he's not a bad champion to bring around, And if there is going to be certain paths, there's just an all-time high of flexibility for when it comes to progressing in story content. Generally speaking, you just need one character that's got the right utility for that path. Maybe a couple if there's certain stuff I don't know, poison immune champion or a heal block champion you need to chuck in. Okay, right. So for this one, I need to get Cyclops block in, and then we dodge the special. And again, it's really above 2030 that we start to see Adams ramp up a fair bit more. Oh no, I lost all of my evade charges there. Okay, it's not maybe as good as it can be. I mean, if you want the double clutch synergies on Adam Warlock, you could always go for Heimdall as well. But I'm just thinking, if I got Adam Warlock on a new free-to-play account, or even my current free-to-play account, dude, he'd probably be doing about the same work as Hulkling is in a lot of quests. I've learned how to play him well. Okay, well, I definitely spent a bit of time there enjoying Cyclops' beam damage. Okay, we're getting a bit of aptitude from this one. I think if I just Striker on, then I could probably double medium, special 2, and the fight's over. I was thinking about going Sovereign state there. I was like, we don't need to, dude. Cyclops he's just going down. He's in the bin. He's gone. Okay, let's move on to the next matchup. We do have Hulkbuster. I think entering the pod as well, just via his base stuff, if you trigger it via the special 2, it does give you immunity to, I think, detrimental status effects. Certain ones, mostly energy-based ones, so I think Shock should cover that. The only thing I really wish this champion had was a goddamn armor break, man. Okay, yeah, so we went in the pod. I don't know if that was a bit too early or what, but that was fine. No, it's not again. Sometimes you are just gonna get scenarios like that where just stuff doesn't go to plan, and that is gonna hinder his damage ramp up at the start. I don't know if I should have even used that special 3 before I finished ramping there. But also, it gives me the thing as well. Please throw that special. Okay, nice. We got it. He also refreshed the duration of my buffs as well, which is fantastic. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Wow. Okay, we really got going there. That was great. And we also healed up I don't think I used the health potion before that, but we're pretty much like full health now. I don't know if it's like willpower putting in a bit of work there on top of his pod. But at any point, you can double tap block to activate his pod. So I'll just show you as an example. Like, we can pod up now if you want. And then stun. Well, you only stun if you got the awakened ability, but even unawakened, you can just pod up. Again, that's probably not like the best time to use it, but again, I think we are going to see the Swedes of this world just go crazy with Adam Warlock. And there are going to be some players that are really outputting some high-quality gameplay. But again, big disclaimer, like this ain't a Hercules champion. This ain't a like, I'm just going to tap the screen and I've got immortality. I've won the game. Look at me. It's going to be like, okay, you're sweating. You're trying to find like every single little interval just to try and get, you know, your stuff refreshed. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of that element to playing Adam, which some people really like, and I certainly do get the enjoyment in that. Oh, because yeah, he pops off, mate. He pops off. He really does. And especially because he gains so many buffs as well, these cosmic nodes just synergize with him really nicely. But we do have two slightly more difficult matches. Nimrod here. I'm just trying to think what's the best way to maybe deal with Nimrod. It's like, Nimrod does have a lot of power gain. I guess the power gain's like fine as long as he's throwing his special attacks. It's kind of all on the aggression of this fella here. Oh no. Okay, that's slightly unfortunate. Again, any scenario with high power gain is still going to make it a little bit more tricky to play Adam. I was hoping he'd go back a bit. Okay, I don't know if I should go for like a mega wombo combo. I think I've got an idea of how to just about pull one off. I don't know if this is going to work though. I don't know if my power gain's high enough. Yeah, it's probably not high enough. And also against Nimrod, I'm going to get power locked for a bit. Where am I in terms of positioning coming out of this one? Am I right next to him? No, I'm not. I'm far away. Oh, damn it. Yeah, if I knew I was far away, I would have just gone straight for the special one. I thought I could, like, tap him and then go straight in. It's the good thing about, what is it? Some of the endgame act stuff, dude. Literally, like, Labyrinth special 3s still hit harder than some of the stuff that you experience here sometimes. Okay, nice. And then we got the guaranteed stun if we go for another special one, but I just need the thing to be off me, and we're fine anyway. He's gone down. So yeah, we still kind of did that, and still like didn't really take like that much damage. So it was a win. It was a messy kill, but it was a win. I think willpower has certainly put in a bit of work on this path, though, mate. Right, Big Daddy Apocalypse. This is it. This is the guy. We don't have class advantage in this matchup. And he's also got some very long special attacks. I just, yeah, totally messed up on that one. But I also wanted to, you know, take him out in a quest just to show you how, you know, sometimes he's going to be great and sometimes it's just going to take a little bit longer to get going. I'd appreciate if the one change I would make is that I'd just make the taunt like a bit of a higher percentage. That'd be great. Because I think it's like a 20% taunt, so it's not like the most powerful taunt that the game has ever seen. Okay, I think I need to go for a full 5 combo here. And I think I need to bake this out and then go for a special 3. Or else I'm going to be pushing Apocalypse to a special 3. And something in my memory tells me not to actually push Apocalypse to a special 3. What is it? Applies like a fat ability accuracy reduction or something on me. Yeah, this gives me 2 of the like big orange Sovereign Furies. We're about to enter the phase where we can hit into his block and have a pretty good time. Okay, nice. So we can go for this, get the guaranteed stun. And then we can chain on. That is also the thing as well, like with a striker, there's a lot of like very cheeky end of the match, chain on the stuns, wombo combo, and that can be done. And he's got a lot of like additional reach because you have like so much damage ramp up if you can get that part of it right. But yeah, overall, I love Adam Warlock. He's probably one of my favorite champions they've added in a while. I always like these champions that kind of mix up what you need to do quite fundamentally, but also do it with a really big reward. And Adam's damage is just crazy, man. You get going, you get a few of those Furies, dude, you are hitting like an absolute train, and you're fully unblockable on everything. You can be hyper aggressive. You've got like the unblockable carries over to relics as well. You can do some very cheeky plays there. You can chain on stuns with the special one. Maybe as well that might be additionally a bit cheesy with like a power booster or something. Maybe you can get some like additional reach. But yeah, overall, Adam Warlock, very impressive. I really like this champion. Let me know your thoughts about Adam in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy today's video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.